Hey everybody, in this video I will show you how to play Filler by Minor Threat off the self-titled compilation record. The song is in standard tuning, and if you have a quick second, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot. And check out my website, ScottO'BrienGuitar.com. I have the tab for this song as well as hundreds of other punk, rock, and grunge songs up there. And here we go. All right, so this is a pretty straightforward song, mostly power chords, 3-note power chords, although the picking is pretty fast, so it can be a little tricky. So the song starts off with this 3-note power chord rooted at the 2nd fret of the low E. So we're going to place our index finger at the 2nd fret of the low E, and we're going to place our ring finger across the 4th fret of the A and D strings. You can also play it with your ring and pinky like this. And we're just going to let that ring, so. And then we're going to go into the main riff. So we are going to start with a 3-note power chord with our index finger rooted at the 9th fret of the A string. And then I like to bridge my ring finger across the D and G strings at the 11th fret. It's easier for me to move if I bridge my finger. But some people like to play with their ring and pinky, which is totally fine. It's just harder for me to play fast like that. So you can play it either way. So we're going to start with this chord, and we're going to play all downstroke. So then we're going to go to the same form of the chord, except we're going to root it on the 9th fret of the low E string. So. And it's a 3-note power chord again, so index finger root at the 9th fret of the low E, ring finger bridged across the A and D at the 11th fret. So. Then we're going to slide down 2 frets to the 7th fret root. Then we're going to go quickly up to the 7th fret of the root at the A string. And then we're going to go down to 5th fret root of the low E. So slowly this riff goes. And you'll notice at the end of the riff, when I get to that A chord, when I come back up to the first chord, I'll do like an upstroke. You don't have to do it that way. It's just a little easier for me to do it fast that way. So. And so forth. So you can try it either way. If it helps you, you can play it that way. If not, you can stick with all the downstrokes too. So that's it for the verse part and the main riff. And then we go into the chorus. And the chorus is going to be 3-note power chords. And it's played a little differently. It goes through 2 times, the first chorus. And it's played a little differently the first time than the second time. So I'm going to play it all the way through, and then I'll break it down for you. So it goes like this. So we're going to start with a power chord, a 3-note power chord with our index finger rooted at the 7th fret of the A string and our ring finger bridged across the 9th fret of the D and G. And we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All downstrokes. Then we're going to move down 2 frets to the same form of the chord, just index finger rooted at the 5th fret of the A. And we're going to play it 3 times. And then we're going to play this fill. So to play that fill, we're going to first play at the 5th fret of the G string, and then we're going to play 7th fret of the G string and bend up and down. And then we're going to pull off to the 5th fret, so, and then end at the 7th fret of the D. So, all the way through slowly. And in subsequent choruses, when he plays it, it's a little different, but it's kind of like a little sloppy, and I think it's intentionally supposed to sound sloppy. So sometimes it's just... and it's just like kind of mispicked. So just listen to it. It sounds cool either way. And then we move on to the next chord, which is an A, index finger rooted at the 5th fret of the low E, ring finger bridged across the 7th fret of the A and D. And that's again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all downstroke. So all the way through so far we have. And then our last chord in the chorus is going to be index finger rooted at the 2nd fret of the low E, ring finger bridge across the 4th fret of the A and D. So, and then there's going to be a fill after that. So we'll go. And so we play the chord once, and then we're going to play 2nd fret of the G string to 4th fret of the G string. So, and then we're just going to do a big bend up and kind of let it hang. So, and then the second time through the chorus, we're just going to play the chord straight through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let that last chord hang. And then we go back into the verse. So again with the chorus slowly, it's. So then it repeats between the verse and the chorus a few more times, and then at the end, towards the end of the song, it's just going to go through the chorus part over and over again. And the last 2 times are a little different than the previous times. And so for the last 2 times, starting about I think it's like the 113 point in the song, it goes like this. So breaking it down, we're going to stick with the same chord progression, except we're going to kind of play a little bit more, like, I guess, out of control than previous times through. So we're going to play that first chord, the E, and then we're going to do a bend up on the 9th fret of the G string. So, and then we're going to go down to the D again. So, and we're going to kind of do that same type of bend, but it's not going to be like completed. It's just going to be kind of wild. And then again, back down to the A. And then ending on the F sharp. And we're going to hold it. And then we're just going to do that bend at the 4th fret of the G. So it kind of sounds like. And then the last time through is even more out of control. It kind of sounds like you're trying to play, but you're playing so hard that the strings are just kind of mispicking, and it's kind of just out of control. So it's very similar rhythm. It's like. And then it just ends on that chord. So to kind of do that, you want to just play the chord like twice. And then you're going to kind of just like pick real hard and just not completely press down on the fret. So like, and it's kind of harmonics, it's kind of muted strings, and it's kind of like out of tune type notes. So, and then you do the same thing, just 2 frets down with your index finger root at the 5th fret. And then the rest of the chord progression. So the last 2 times through is kind of like this. So that's it for this one. I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys next time.